Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. One thing that I know is I know nothing. That statement was stated by Socrates. Philosophy is come from two words, philo and sophis. Philo means love and sophi means wisdom. Several of us probably have learned about philosophy and several of us are getting fallacy of thinking of philosophy itself. The stigma which happen in the society, even in the university student, that studying philosophy is making us far away from God. But actually, studying philosophy is study about wisdom and love, or study about philo, love, and sophis, wisdom. In this extraordinary occasion, I'm going to deliver my speech about philosophy. There are 3 points that I'm going to talk about. The first is the history of philosophy. The second is philosopher way of life. The third is the developing of philosophy, and I will end my speech by the conclusion part. First, history of philosophy. Philosophy was founded by Thales in ancient Greek. He is called or known as the father of philosophy. On his hypothesis, philosophy is thinking activity which look for the rational answer that refer to the wisdom result. At the time, philosophers tried to understand and know about how this universe was created. In the conclusion of Thales' point of view, the universe was created by water, but on his hypothesis was criticized by the second philosopher, that was Anaxagoras. On Anaxagoras' point of view, Thales was fooled to understand, to know about where did the universe create. Anaxagoras said that the universe created by the atoms, which we cannot see by our eyes. So, historically, philosophy was thinking activity which looking for the rational answer in order to have the wisdom behavior or the love character. The second is philosopher way of life. Here I'm bringing my favorite philosopher. He said that one thing that he knew is know nothing. Yes, he is Socrates. Socrates was born in Athens, ancient Greek, and he had a good character and extraordinary behavior. He always sit with the society. And for your information, at the time Athena was divided in two classes. Sophist classes who had big authority, and the second classes who are not have no authority, such as the original society. But Socrates is in the Sophist class. The interesting thing from he is he didn't receive that level of Sophist. He always go to the society and talk with the society in order to share his knowledge. In the end, he was contradictive, or his point of view was contradictive with the king and the sophists. Because of that, he was called by the king to the kingdom and got punishment in front of the society. Because at the time, the people believed that the king is the representative of God, but Socrates doesn't or didn't agree with that. The king, he said that the king is only the people like the society. So In the end, the Socrates was forced by the king and the sophists to deliver or to say to the society that his teaching was lying. But Socrates didn't want to see that. The third is the developing of philosophy. The developing of philosophy, the philosophy was focused on how the universe created. The second is philosophy was learning about the state system. The third is the philosophy can be way of life. It started from the Athena, moved to Roman, moved to French Revolution, and now spread after World War II. All of the people learn about philosophy. Last, I'm going to conclude this presentation in the conclusion. First, philosophy is activity of thinking which produce the love and wisdom. Second, Socrates is the prophet for his era, which implemented love and wisdom. The third is philosophy is the search of scientific which developing to another scientist. One thing that you have to trust in is when you think you are philosophic. When you philosophize, you are lover and wise person. That's all. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi